May punto na alam kay Big Open again. Yes, sir. I will pass to Ramon. Sumabay ka pa. Jesse Baran. May kasama bang foul. Where's the rule? Kenny Williams.
Yeah. What a shot! An amazing shot by J.J. Alcazar.
Doesn't get any better than this.
What a blow!
Previously,
He's a real shot.
For the Alaska Aces, looks like they still have a winning momentum. And they lead this best of 7 series 1-0.
the Aces played like a well-oiled machine.
Baguio all the way for 2.
Alam mo yan, hindi na i-intimidate yan.
I'm surprised with the victory, honestly.
Giving the Tropang Texters the shock of their lives.
That high-octane Talking Tex game is just non-existent. Talking Tex cannot buy a basket. They struggled from the field here in the second half.
Ano, di ba? Nag-rotate si Ryan doon sa kanto, libre-libre si Baguio. Naiiwan ka katopa sa ilalim, hindi ka nag-rotate ko. Baguio.
And we're going to have to do that, continue to do that to beat this team in this series.
Will the Aces make it 2 in a row? Or the Tropang Texters make it even?
You're watching the PBA on Solar TV, where every game day kicks the tension up a notch higher as the semifinals are well underway. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Cheska Litton, and we are coming to you live from the Araneta Coliseum, where the Alaska Aces and the San Miguel Beermen are enjoying a 1-0 advantage over their respective series with the Talking Tex Tropang Texters and the BMEG Derby Ace Llamados. Now, 51 of 79 teams, which took a 1-0 lead in a best of 7, went on to win the series. That begs the question if the same will hold true for the Alaska Aces and the San Miguel Beermen. And that just means one thing and one thing only. That is for you guys to keep watching the PBA. Nico and Andy?
Well, maraming salamat, Cheska. Cyrus Baguio and company. Naunahan itong Talking Tex with that big win last Wednesday. That's why they lead the series 1-0. Sean Daniels, therefore, and company, they need to have a bigger performance. No pun intended. I'm talking about Sean Daniels. But Talking Tex is playing underman, and that is no laughing matter if you're Coach Chot Reyes. Miko Alili kasama, the good Dr. J. Andy Howe. Things are getting interesting here. An underman Talking Tex, and they're down 0-1 in the series.
Yeah, that has surprised a lot of people because of the way that Talking Tex won in the elimination round, and clinched the #1 spot. For a while there, they looked so mighty and invincible, but definitely in the PBA, that layoff bothered them for a while because they made the automatic semifinal slot, plus the fact that, the other team came from a lot of good competition, Alaska coming off against Ginebra.
Okay, so yan ang ating playoff picture. Ayan, Alaska, naunahan itong Talking Tex. Now, what was so surprising about that win by Alaska, 104-88?
Well, I think the dominance of their big men inside. Because of the fact that Kelly Williams did not play well, Ranidel getting into foul trouble, then obviously you have to rest Sean Daniels. The big men of Alaska in the fourth quarter really took over. You talk about Reynald Ognatan, you talk about Simpson, Diamond Simpson. They took over and they made it easy for Alaska to win that ball game. The other thing that's surprising, obviously, is that Alaska is supposed to be the defensive team and Talking Tex is the offensive team. And look who got over 100 points. It was Alaska, not Talking Tex.
Let's look at the import matchup. These are two original imports, meaning hindi ito napalitan. They've been here since day one of the Fiesta Conference. Sean Daniels for Talking Tex, Diamond Simpson para sa Alaska.
Well, Diamond Simpson had a good game. He had 19 points and 50% shooting from the field, plus 16 rebounds and 4 assists. Sean Daniels also played well at 13 points, 11 rebounds. Those are really good numbers for him. They don't really expect Sean to be more than a 20-point, 12-14 rebound type of player. But the important thing is that he's there to back up his local players, where there is they have a lot of players that can really score a lot of points. It just didn't happen in game #1.
Now, what also helped Alaska is they got a lot of scoring from people who were not likely to explode, and Jody Vance really quietly making a name for himself. Alaska, you think about L.A. Tenorio, you think about Cyrus Baguio, but Jody Vance really coming into his own dito sa sistema ni Tim Cone.
Yeah, you know, he was making his 3-point shots in that ball game. He had 19 points, 3 rebounds. But I noticed a change, Jody Vance, already in the quarterfinals against Ginebra. He was beginning to hit his outside shots. I think he was going to the basket a little bit more, taking a lot more contact. And I think that's what's important for him to improve as a PBA player. So right now, he's beginning to blossom a little bit.
And kilalanin pa natin si Jody Vance with our special feature.
Hi, this is Jody Vance of your Alaska Aces. This is PBA and Zip. Let's see what's in my bag. Here, got the size 15s, very big, very heavy. Then next, right here I have my iPod, so I can get pumped before the game. Then next, I got my 2 pairs of socks. I need 2 because I got big shoes, so I got to fill them all in there. This is real special to me right here. Got the roses just in case I need to buy some flowers. Just call them up real quick. Call the flowers real quick. Keep that in my bag. Real good stuff. Next, oh no, it's kind of big though. I got big booty. Got the bands right here just in case I need to work out on the street. I think it's for your legs. I haven't did it yet, but I'm gonna do it. 2 kinds of deodorant, just depending on how I feel. This is Fino, real leather right here, suede. But inside I got my Texas license, driver's license. And then I flip it. See how you flip it? Got the credit card. And last right here, lastly is my wife beater. Right here, just makes me look real strong right here. Real tight with my muscles out. This is Jody Vance of your Alaska Aces, and that's all I got in my bag.
That's very interesting. Jody Vance with a lot of interesting stuff in his bag. What do you have in your bag, Dr. J? I don't have much in my bag, unfortunately.
You see all your credit cards. You see, Jody Vance is a nice character. If you remember in the All-Star, he showed us
dancing moves. Yes,
yeah.
dancing moves. That's right.
Great choreographer for his teammates, because those things were on-the-spot performances. But he was a great leader there.
You look at this picture. You have Chot and Tim. And they go way back. They used to go toe-to-toe on the basketball court in Dasmariñas Village. Alam mo yung mga laro sa Dasma, legendary yan. Maraming magaling na naglalaro dyan. And in the mid-80s, Chot coming out of Ateneo and Tim, they would really go at it. First, Chot would tag along the legendary Reyes brothers with June Reyes and Billy Reyes. And then at one point, nagkasutukan pa si Coach Tim at si Billy Reyes. So that's just the competitive nature of these 2 gentlemen. And of course, eventually Tim, because he saw the competitive nature of Chot, hired Chot as an assistant coach for the Alaska Aces. Sabi siguro ni Tim, mas mabuting kakampi kita kaysa kalabang kita.
Yes. And earlier you could see that chat with the referees. Si Joel No, si Art Herrera. Saka itong isa si Mauricio yata ito. Ronald Mauricio. Yes. Tama yan. Alaska looking to take a 2-0 lead, which could be really big. Even though this is a best-of-7 series, you can really put the pressure on the other team if you can win game number 2 after clinching game number 1. They will miss the services of Kablay tonight, and probably doubtful starter in Jeff Carriazo, although he's dressed up.
No adjustments in the lineup. The starting unit of Tim Cone. Really, he's a coach that rarely tinkers with the starting unit.
Yeah, well, you know, as long as you're proven quantity, you'll keep on using that. Unless now, if you begin to falter, and he feels that there should be some adjustments made, he might change 1 or 2. Of course, Talk and Text will miss the services of Mac Macardona, and that's why there's a little difference there in their starting lineup. Plus the fact that I think he's using Castro together with Jimmy Alapag in the backcourt early. I think the tempo is the thing that they want.